Oh, hello! A long time no see this face and this face only on the vlog channel. I've missed you guys. I hope everyone is doing well. Recently, I went on a camping trip with a bunch of friends and I just really felt like I wanted to document it. We were going up north, seeing a lot of really cool places, and I just wanted to film it so I could remember it. This vlog is as much for you guys as it is for me, just so I have this stuff in video form so I can look back on it and just remember all the cool places and things that I did with my friends and my dog. More on my dog later. So essentially what this is just I'm gonna voice over, talk you through my little camping adventure that I went on recently, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We got a full car and a Danny boy in the back. So on this trip, I am traveling with my friends Eric and Rachel. Hi, Eric. We are going up in my car, and with Danny, of course. And before anyone asks, Austin is coming too, but he's going up separately with some other friends because he can only come for the weekend, whereas we are going the whole weekend and staying until Tuesday. First stop, Lion's Head, baby.
I never actually looked where it was going. It's all like, I haven't even seen pictures, which is actually kind of more exciting.
That's great. So we started in Toronto and drove all the way north up to Tobermory and did the Lion's Head Lookout Trail. The water up here is so blue, it's insane. It almost makes you feel like you're in the Caribbean. It doesn't even do it justice through video. I low-key tried to Google it before this so I could have some sort of like a scientific explanation for you as to why the water is so blue there specifically. I couldn't find much. I don't know, I was like, oh, maybe it's the algae in the water, but I think the water is just very clean there and that's why it's so blue in color. If you've got any more insight on that, let me know. Okay, this slow-mo water shot is everything. Yes, iPhone, come through. I'm obsessed. Spin dip, first real meal of the day. And line up to drive our car onto the ferry to get to Manitoulin Island. That's a big boat. Okay, so to get up to Manitoulin Island, you can either take a ferry or you can drive across a bridge on the other side of the island. To get there, we are taking the ferry, which means you can literally drive your car onto the bottom of this giant boat and take it with you across the water. I've never done this before. It was wild. It was so fun. You have to leave your car parked in the bottom and then you can go up to the top and chill out and see some sweet views as you travel together with your car across the water to the island. Hi, baby. This is for sure one of the most beautiful sunsets I've ever seen. I think it's because it was so uninterrupted. It was just water and a sunset. Although I will say it was extremely cold and windy. That probably doesn't come across in video. It was very chilly, but so worth it because, oh my gosh, that sunset. Okay, so here's a little shadowy snapshot of the group of friends I am traveling with on this trip. These are the same friends that I've only been seeing during quarantine, so they are in my bubble. By the time we made it off the ferry, it was pitch black and we were tired, so we went straight to our first campsite and went to sleep. The next day we got up and took the cars to go see this beautiful waterfall, which you're gonna see in just a second. What else do you do besides wave to a camera when it's just you? Help a girl out. I'm so awkward. Yeah, I thought I was the brave one by going behind the waterfall here. I was like, I'm not scared. I want to see what it's like behind this waterfall. But turns out I was one-upped by a couple of my friends who thought they could climb above the waterfall. Got it. Not thought. Actually did make it up there. Very impressive, you guys. Gum tree. Okay, next up we hit the Cup and Saucer Trail. This trail has a lot of different lookouts on the way, which is really nice because it actually breaks up the entire walking process. Gives you like little treats along the way so it doesn't feel so bad or like such a long trip, because every little while there's a little lookout you can go to and then you keep walking. It's nice like that.
It's crazy.
Oh, and if it ain't waving to the camera, it's gotta be the peace sign. Hit him with the peace sign.
It's crazy.
All the fall colors up there were literally just starting to change, so if we had gone like a week or two later, this whole forest would have been lit up with reds and oranges and yellows. It would have been so nice, but what we did get to see was pretty good as well. Also, hot tip for anyone in Ontario or anyone who's traveling Ontario, there is this website that's Ontario Fall Colors, I'll link it below, and it literally tells you where in the province the leaf colors are what. I don't know who runs it. It's very wholesome, but it was a really useful thing to have on this trip.
Wait, fall green. Oh, I got it.
Okay, remember I said that you can take the ferry onto the island or you can drive onto it? Well, that's how we got off. There is a bridge that you take to exit the island. Bye, Manitoulin. We woke up the next morning in our campsite at CHUTES Provincial Park, which is named after the Chutes Falls, which you're gonna see in just a second.
Hi! What you doing? Okay, you ready, Ken? See a big nickel? See the big nickel? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Quite obviously, this is literally a statue of a giant nickel. Just Ontario things. But Sudbury, the town we were in, is like the world's largest producer of nickel, which is why they praise the giant nickel. When I am traveling, I like to do a mix of like very touristy things plus some more like obscure find them on your own things. The nickel was something that was very touristy and I was just like, I gotta see it. Check out this place across the street from a park we stopped at. That's amazing. It's clearly abandoned, but the whole thing has been painted rainbow. If anybody knows the story of this building, please let me know below because I'm just blown away by the, like, I can't words with this building. I don't even know how someone physically painted this entire thing, this amazing like ombre gradient rainbow. It's so cool. I gotta know more.
Oh my God. That scared the poop out of me. That gate just opened by itself. Oh my God. This is insane.
So there are so many different ways to start a campfire, but apparently the log cabin technique was the winner of tonight's campfire.
It's a beautiful fire.
Oh, I was gonna throw a whole bunch of wood in the
Actually, it's a beautiful log
water.
cabin.
It's a fire starter.
We are the fire starter, Eric.
If you guys remember any of my camping vlogs from a long time ago, I set up a bed in my car. My car is big enough to fit like a little mattress in it, and I got so excited about it that that's what I've been doing, so that's why I'm there and not in a more traditional tent.
Good morning. Oh, you were so cute. This is our cozy little bed in the back of the car. Now it's just Danny and I. Austin had to go back to work, so it's me and Danny and a couple friends who are able to stay the extra few days. We're gonna go home on Tuesday. We're having so much fun, aren't we? Oh, first day vlogging. Oh, yes. We love puppy cuddles in the morning. Oh my god. The cutest yawn ever.
There are so many different amazing hikes you can do in this area specifically, so we had a hard time deciding on which one to do. But obviously my crew wanted to tackle the most intense, intimidating one. But we came all that way, so it's like, we kinda have to.
Going all the way up there. Whew.
So this trail is called The Crack Trail. The name itself is super ominous and intimidating. I feel like every time I say it, The Crack, there should be like a lightning strike that goes off and like a dark filter. I don't know, it sounds very scary, like Disney villain, but it wasn't that bad until the very end. But to be honest, I didn't film a lot of the actual hike until we got to the end because I was just strictly focusing on watching my feet and not breaking an ankle, which I think is fair, right?
Holy crap, how are you doing that? That's so impressive. No way. This guy's a madman.
Okay, so this clip is actually from our walk back down, but I wanted to show you this first before revealing the view, just so you can see what we actually had to do to get to the view. This is the literal crack part of the crack. It's like a bunch of boulders in like a crack formation, and you honestly have to do literal rock climbing up these rocks to get to the top. Bit tricky, but it's kind of fun and for sure worth it for the view.
This view is insane. Danny, look at this view.
This was by far the absolute best view of the entire trip. If you ever get the chance to go to Killarney, you must do this hike if you can because the view is just insane. Somehow I ended up being a sweaty mess after this entire hike, but Danny ended up being flawless as ever. I don't know how he does it. But speaking of Danny, I am gonna be starting him a Danny Instagram, so go check it out. I'm gonna link it below. I know you guys have been wanting this for a long time, and I just realized he's my favorite thing to photograph in the world, and I love it. And he puts up with all the photos I want to take of him, so I thought I might as well just have a place to put those pictures. So go check it out. It's finally here. You're welcome. Okay, so our last day on this trip was basically just a drive home day, but we had to make one stop at Killarney Lodge, which I just wanted to see because I've heard that it's absolutely beautiful.
Danny.
So I looked it up, and to stay here, I think it's around like $800 a night, which is why I don't think I'll be booking a stay there anytime soon, but this place is so beautiful, so I do get it, and this next clip will help you understand why it's kind of a bougie place as well.
Water planes just casually landing in.
They have a literal runway out of the water for you to park your water plane into a parking spot on the lawn. So, I mean, if I had a water plane too, I'd probably be there just as often. And then after that, it was just a straight up drive back home, an almost 5-hour drive back home in the car. We were so tired, and I think I fell asleep many times on this drive back, but so happy to be home. That first shower back in my shower and the first sleep back in my own bed was like nothing other. I hope you guys enjoyed this trip. It was a really fun process for me to just document it and to have it for the memes. I hope you guys are all doing well. Just a reminder to take care of your mental health as much as your physical health. For me, getting outside is one of those things that really helps me, which is why we were able to do this trip. But hope you all are doing well. So good to see you guys again, and I'm sure we will catch up soon. So stay safe, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.